Yeah. Somebody hit me today and they were like, nah, just make sure, you know, you tell me what to do when I get there, you know. I said I respect it. No problem. I got all these blessings just to give it to others anyway. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. My hand's always open. For real. Hey, 33 years I gave that to the game. 33 mil, I say that for the rain. 500 weeks, I feel the charts with my pain. 500 mil and I fall back in the 6. Finally give you the space you need to exist. Michael Jackson, but the palace is not for kids. Still women saying it's childish the way we live. Brought a few W's to the 6. Baby mama fluke, but I love her for who she is. Baby Wayne and Ted's responsible for this. Half the time I question my consciousness in this. Other times I question if compliments are legit. Full time I'm out here confident as a trying to make good on the promises that I give. Trying to make sure my accomplices are legit. Register the business in my brother's name. 3,500 in a pocket that should cover things. Certified lover man, trapping out the motherland. Always move right, so my watch is on the other hand. She could try and play it down now, but she was a fan. People wanna know what's in my pockets, they don't understand. My assistant always finding Percocet and rubber bands. Know my mom might not wanna hear how I discover plans. Word to Sandra Graham, no one love you like your mother can. I watch Michael Rubin win $1 million off a couple hands. I decide what to see next like it's on demand. I decide what to be next like I'm switching plans. I'ma tell you what you feel next like the weatherman. I will split heads and break necks for my little man. 6 God praying hands like I'm a religious man. But I'm just a sicker man, wicked man. Look, we can argue back and forth, but who's the richer man? Isn't that what matters in this world that we living in? Bank notes, dividends, snakes stay slithering. How you plan to make it to the top by just fitting in? How you plan to take a spot by just giving in? How you gonna treat it like you gonna get to live again? How you getting hype off one hit, do that again? How you got a manager you met after you got the win? Bet you got some that'll love you to the bitter end. Bet you got somebody that's just smarter than your other friends. Give them a percent and see what happens to your blessings then. You just need to stay close to your people that was there when others could have been, there when others should have been. Got it staring at the game like damn coach put them in. But you never listen, so you going wood again. Got us in the crib talking about when could have been, should have been. And I got your girl on the second floor begging me to put it in. And it's not because all of the money that you wouldn't spend. And it's not because I set it up to try and get revenge. It's because you insecure, you ain't made men. It's because even though you hate on me, we stay friends. It's because you never learn when to say when. Yeah. For real. Facts. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah. See the crib and ask who did I steal from. Price tags on making the world feel some. They don't have enough to satisfy a real one. Maverick Carter couldn't even get the deal done. Scared to come towards us, gotta run from us. Louisville hush money for my young gunners. Rick Pitino, I take them to strip clubs and casinos. Stack casinos, get all of you scratched like Primo. Worms, I just opened up a can of those. My mother had a flower shop, but I was Sandra's rose. 2 girls that I wrote like Indiana Jones. I make them walk together like I'm Amber Rose. Yeah, that I got her up the ante. California girls, sweeter than pieces of candy. Had me all in Nipsey hood to go link up with Sammy. Type of hood where bandanas make a family. Head on a swivel, I can shoot but I can never dribble. Life too short, I gotta get it for they blow the whistle. My uncle Evil trying to change my energy with stones and crystals, but it's gonna take more than that for me to control my issues. I wasn't made for no casket or no prison cell. Every title doing numbers like I'm Miss Adele. Sandra knows I pulled us out of a living hell. I'm the chosen one, flowers never pick themselves. Want a classic, that's just 10 of these. Crime family like the Genovese. You don't want drama, capiche? My house is full of supermodels just like Muhammad Hadid. I take this too serious, you my comic relief. I find it funny how I keep on talking and commas increase. I'm standing at the top of where you climbing to reach. I even got my very own initials inscribed in my sheets. Subtle reminders are key. Jeez. Spoiler alert, the second act is tragic, and everyone that wants the worst for me's asking what happened. Backstabbed so many times I started walking backwards. Like Charlemagne, I see the light and see the darkest patches. Bury me and I'll be born again. I walk in godly form amongst the mortal men. I got some real demons across the border fence, and made a note of the mistakes we can't afford again. Like I said, can of worms and I'm the early bird. Wanna hang but I'm too busy doing dirty work. Hit them back and say we'll link up on the 33rd. When I say that they cursing me, it ain't dirty words. Church of Pentecost, Holy Spirit synagogue. I don't know who's protecting me, but we hit it off. Sandra's rose, no wonder they tryna pick me off. I guess you gotta show these who you really are.
It ain't nothing, I want more. Ain't nothing, I want more. I told you when I first came here, I said I ain't come here to waste my time. I came here, they gave us a chance to get in like we asked for, and that's what we here to do.
Yeah, 2-6.
Job still ain't done, but I said, you know what I'm here for.
Back on top, punching the clock, clutching sanity. I got more cribs than Habitat for Humanity. Profound, we propagating more profanity. Paid off collections for recollections of calamity. The pop off, I learned to duck under the canopy. Till it cool off, they murdered right in front of me. Told him to come off his chain for trying to floss. Died over a cross, just like the start of Christianity. When I was a boy, the teacher often reprimanded me. Thought it was toys, it was a Glocks handed me. I busted the trees, was barely strong enough to squeeze. Bullets traveled through leaves and probably somebody randomly. Ran to the crib and played it off amongst the family. Nightmare scenes, the police finally apprehended me. Woke up screaming, seen a demon, had his hand on me. Still sport a scar on my arm from where he branded me. Like a Q-dog, my chicken burning with the mute off. Loud pack, smoke through the cracks, I catch a contact. Triggering a paranoid mindset, now I'm back. Teetering between enlightened and insanity. Now that I'm rich, I feel nobody understanding me. All I can do is cut the mic on, holla at you. Can't let the fame scare me off from speaking candidly. All them is so cane, they started singing like Danity. Now I'm left here paid like I plan to be damn. You been hating way too long. Yeah, too long. How about that? Oh, yeah. That's a good one. Yeah, I'm with the AP, spent 200K. They told me the frost, rainbow face. They hope I fall off. Ain't no way, I might be alright, but it ain't okay. I left, went right, I went left and stay left, and ain't nothing the same. They run their lips, I put my purple and stepping my foot in the pedal of range. Spin it like I'm ahead of the game. You say they gon' drop and it better be flame. Lil' mommy gon' top, she gon' suck till I'm drained. My top 5 top in love with her brain. Her girls to see, Hatters and making those grease, man, they love me in Spain. He can pee, land on the jet with a big body frame. Just like a biker, rockin' black. Margiela loafers, the one with the lace. Put up the title, yeah, right. Don't think these little really wanna race. I got that fire, I spit crack. I got that face, gon' recite what I say. Came in that lighter, this ain't no threats. This a blue Scotty, I smoke to the face. Made it to the light, they still throwing shade. I was locked up taking chips for a trade. Turn the box, pay more than minimum wage. These blue hunters keeping my mental straight. Talking that got in the middle of the day. Ain't no human being determine my fate. The more I get it in, the more they gon' hate. They live by the beans, I know what you pay. Yeah. Don't tell me I'm on one tonight. Yeah. Don't play with me, play with a mic. She
cycle, we stop at the light. These rappers ain't copying right. Get dressed and pop out in the night. Too trim, I got 'em enticed. Yeah. 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 Sippin' OJ and the Chris. Model with me, she lit. Black leather venom and trench. Thousand gold on my wrist. This bitch drinking me, she a fish. The salt that they sprinkle on stick. I do a lot of things, but don't miss. Your baby mama know that I'm me. Gon' never won't live. She got 4 favors and help. Quit the game, know I'm a player. How they all on the killing the snails. Load they out up, I'm ready to sell. It's on G33 out in hell. And I praying my niggas as well. And I told you I still will prevail. Come on, ain't tryna be late. Got a show on, gon' call straight. Couldn't be way out the way. Pick a time and a place. I seen how this size. Like, nah, I'm straight. Bad got through her thighs. She fine, okay. She still got her pills. I took her to sales. I cut like a flare. Had a Cuban, I don't wanna lean. I clear all the tabs. They pay for their abs. I put faith in my craft. And for now, I'm keeping receipts. On the grind, I'm knee deep. These rhymes paid on my lease. She fine, speaking in Greek. Vibes, we out in Greece. High. Stimulate my mind, tryna reach my peak. Yeah, high. Young gun to the sky, you know I get fleet. Fly OJ and the Chris. Model with me, she lit. Black leather venom and trench. Thousand gold on my wrist. This bitch drinking me, she a fish. The salt that they sprinkle on stick. I do a lot of things, but don't mix. Your baby mama know that I'm me. Gon' never won't live. She got 4 favors and help. Quit the game, know I'm a player. How they all on the killing the snails. Load they out up, I'm ready to sell. It's on G33 out in hell. And I praying my niggas as well. And I told you I still will prevail. And the Lord, I don't take it for granted. I can pop on a whole nother planet. I love playing my cause I'm managed. I love watching her take off her panties. I know some of these can't stand it. They gon' get it, that still have it. Let them see me, they see what's happening. If stay ready, you don't gotta get ready. She with it, I don't gotta say it. I know secrets, you know how to play it. I'm all on that radar. I keep that for real. Keep working that payoff. You spit it however you feel. I couldn't take a day off. I planned them all season to field. And the fly dressing to kill.